back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 10 tips for any incoming 8th graders. So in this video, I have prepared 5 academic tips and 5 social tips. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So the first academic tip that I have for any incoming 8th grader would be to stay organized. Staying organized is beneficial for numerous reasons, but one of them being that you'll know where all of your assignments are if you stay organized and have them in one designated spot. The second academic tip that I have for any incoming 8th grader would be to ask questions when you need help. At some point in everybody's life, everyone will need to ask questions. So it's okay to ask questions. It doesn't mean you're less than. It just means that you have a question and you need help with it. So if you're too afraid to raise your hand in the middle of class, then you can always go after class and ask your teacher for help on a certain question that you might have. Also, when you ask questions, you're able to understand the lesson on a better level. Instead of just going through the motions and not really understanding the lesson, you're able to actually grasp what your teacher is teaching you. The third academic tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders would be to keep one big notebook. Getting a notebook like one of these, which is also called a 5-subject notebook, is a lot more beneficial than getting multiple notebooks like this. When you have one big notebook, you don't have to carry around all little tiny notebooks. It's a lot easier to just grab one notebook and flip through each section to know which notes you need for each class. If you're fearful that you're going to mix up all of your notes with different classes, you can always get sticky notes and color code them to each class. That way you'll be able to know where all of your notes are. The fourth academic tip that I have for any incoming 8th grader would be to plan for big assignments. When you plan for big assignments, it's not such an ambush on the last day to complete it. Since you've planned for the assignments, you know what day to work on it, so that way you can have it done by the due date. Like I said before, you're not all working on it one day. That can be really stressful trying to fit in the outline, the rough draft, everything that you need for a big assignment one day. So it's easier to have it over the course of a week or whenever the due date is. The fifth academic tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders would be to pay attention in class. When you pay attention in class, you're more likely to ace your test or do better in school. When you don't pay attention in class, you don't really know the answers to any of the questions and you don't know what you're being taught. Overall, it's a lot more beneficial to pay attention in class than to not. And that is all for the academic tips. Now let's move on to the social tips. The first tip that I have for any incoming 8th grader would be to not be afraid to meet new people. Find people that have common interests with you, that are in the same clubs as you. Maybe even make friends with some of your friends' friends. When you meet new people, you're able to have friends all over the campus. The second social tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders would be trying your best not to gossip. Gossiping can definitely make your 8th grade year a lot more drama-filled than it needs to be. If you're looking for a peaceful, relaxing, easy 8th grade year, then I definitely suggest not gossiping. He said, she said, it just gets really crazy and really chaotic. The third social tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders also kind of applies to the first tip. Be nice to everyone that's nice to you. If you're walking down the hall and you see someone, wave to them, as long as they're nice to you. The next time they see you in the hall, they're more likely to wave at you. The more people you know, the more places you'll go. That was very cringy. The fourth social tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders would be to join multiple clubs. When you join clubs, you also meet new people and you get to meet people that are also passionate about the same subjects that you are. If you love dance and you join the dance team, you're more likely to find friends that have same common interests with you. And joining clubs is also very fun and enjoyable. The fifth social tip that I have for any incoming 8th graders would be to not put your eggs all in one basket. What that expression means is don't spend all of your time on one friend. Instead, spend your energy, time, and motivation to other friends so you can meet new people as well. Obviously, you can still stay friends with that one friend, maybe even be your best friend, but it's also important to meet new people as well and put your social energy into other people as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found the 10 tips in this video helpful. Make sure to stay tuned for my back to school series. I will be posting my new videos every Sunday at 12 p.m. Make sure to subscribe. See you next time. Bye!